Jackson is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Knox in at the 4. It's deflected. Wiggins outside. Rebounded by E. Now with the All-Star break behind us, Clark, what becomes the goal for teams clearly outside of that playoff picture?
A couple of things come to mind for me, Kevin. I mean, you want to give the young players an opportunity to grow, give them more reps, and then you want to build momentum for the next season, if you will.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Young passes to Aldama. Clarkson for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Pass to Awandu. To the paint. It's stolen by Aldama. Inside. And Aldama slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
It's stolen by Jones. Outside ball. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Clarkson against Jones. Now the pass to Ball. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Pass to Whitmore. Over Wiggins. And it's Whitmore missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Now Aldama. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Knox misses. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Down low. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Ball. Got a hand on it. Wiggins inside the line. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
For Wiggins to take another step forward, he must improve as a shooter. So this is good to see.
Wandu passes the Ball. Now E. Back to Ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now, here's Ball, hoping to put that miserable performance against the Clippers behind him tonight.
Hey, Ball has tremendous confidence, oozing with confidence. He feels like he can cross up anybody defending him.
Here's Knox, leading by 5. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Wallace is checked in for Gian Leon. Jackson comes in for Jones. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Ball. Now, here's Mitchell. 5 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Wallace. Outside for Jackson. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
They grab their own miss. And Aldama slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Scooped up. And the layup's good off the glass. Aldama's got 6 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Whitmore. Still without a basket. To the middle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Jackson. At the line for 2.
A free throw drops for Jackson. That one misses. Here's Young from downtown. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Atlanta leading by 16. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. They've got Jackson. He's out there with Ball. Hooker out there with Wallace. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he's good on the second.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Top of the key Ball. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Hanging tough. Ball does not let the foul stop him completely.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. Wiggins finds Okongwu. Here's Bamba. Back to Okongwu. They double him with Mitchell. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And Jackson gets it to go.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but Looks like they're putting it together right now.
Beasley with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And here is Wallace following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. Outside for Jackson, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jackson's got 8.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Now here's Wiggins. Following the missed shot by Davion Mitchell. Okongwu in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Owundu's checked in. Gian Leon comes in for Wallace. Whitmore, he's checked in for Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Ball. Mitchell looking it over. Jones against Beasley. Jones, the pass to Owundu.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Now E, following the miss by Malik Beasley from deep. Whitmore with it. Bamba picks him up. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ball's checked in for Charlotte.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Mitchell kicks to Ball. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the Hornets making a change here. Jones is checked in. Whitmore with it, covered by Wiggins. Passes to Owundu. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Charlotte, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad. Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
There's Ball with the 3, and the Hornets miss again. Back the pass to Okongwu. For 3, Beasley. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, that's Beasley's shot right there. He loves to rise and fire and knock him down from behind the arc.
And so it's Atlanta with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, looking at the score, there's a lot we could pick apart, but their perimeter defense, no communication. They're letting shooters run free.
Yeah, no question. They need way more urgency in that area. It's been raining threes.
All right, now let's check out what the fans are saying on social media. You both played on each side of the country. So Kenny, Ballers All Day, with a Z, wants to know what the biggest difference is between East Coast and West Coast fans.
Oh, well, West Coast fans, honestly, they like when you score. East Coast fans will appreciate your passing.
That's easy. West Coast.
It is easy. West Coast, because they're 3 hours behind. That's the biggest difference. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Bamba, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Young. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Now Ball, following the 3-point attempt by Mohamed Bamba.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Okongwu a screen. Took him no time at all on that one. Young's got 12.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
Jones in the post, guarded by Hardaway. Jones looking for an opening, a one-do, and he dunks it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Ball with it, Okongwu covering. Ball, the pass to a one-do. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bamba a screen on Ball. Young, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Whitmore with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. For 3, here's a one-do. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Whitmore. Here's E. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Back to Young. Now here's Johnson. He's tightly guarded. Chalk up 2 there.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
A nice shot by Young.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Now here's Jones. Whitmore with it. Okongwu covering. In the corner, it's Whitmore. They get it back, and it's a one-do missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And Young kicks to Bamba. Off target with his 3. Hornets trail by 17. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Ball, and Bamba pulls it down. Atlanta's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And stolen by Whitmore. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Whitmore. Ball's got 11 points.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here. And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the Hornets call time here. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Amundsen's checked in. Wallace comes in for Jay and Liam. Jackson, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. And Davian Mitchell subbed in for Ball. Now, here's Mitchell. Outside Jackson. Here is Amundsen. Covered by Okongwu. Hardaway with the steal. The pass to Bamba. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And the Hawks lead by 20. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Bamba. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's Atlanta as they wrap up the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Charlotte, Mitchell is out there with Ball. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Wallace. And it's Amundsen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Bamba. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Stolen by Mitchell. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Friday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Sunday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston.
And that game against the Wizards, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Booker, he's checked in for Charlotte. Bamba setting the pick for Young. Hardaway from outside. Booker pulls it in.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
This one for three. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Stolen by Jackson. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Ball with the bucket.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Mitchell against Young. Fires from deep. Tries again, and Bamba with the lay-in.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Now here's Wallace. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Atlanta leading by 21. Young right side. Johnson outside. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Charlotte calls timeout. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Owundu's checked in. Gian Leon comes in for Wallace. Whitmore, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Herbert Jones in for Davion Mitchell. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. They'll find themselves in the middle of the string of 3 straight at home. Connects from three-point range.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Jones, and Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Johnson finds Young. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 21 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
He dishes it to Okongwu. Young, right side. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Hawks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. Passes it to Ball. Here's Whitmore. He's guarded by Johnson. There's the pass to Owundu.
Blocking foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. 10 seconds. Team seconds.
.139 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Owundu. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Sinks the triple.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Trey, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position, so what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
All I want's my wealth to